Hey everybody, welcome back to Wrath of the Lich King. This is Northrend opening night, and this is going to be our first Utgard Keep run. We are going into this as DPS. So I believe that the Death Knight is tanking it. But let's get in here. Alright, let's do Kings. We want Strength. You want Wisdom, Strength, Wisdom, and we're pulling. Pretty excited to be here. First dungeon run of the expansion on opening night. It's been a blast so far. This is a rather big pull. He was quite bold with this one. But hey, I guess it worked. He almost went down. It was close. It was close. Now, we don't have any quests for here. I probably should have looked around better. Ooh, we have dungeon maps. I forgot that they started making dungeon maps in Wrath. That is the coolest thing. I love dungeon maps. I love having a map in the dungeon that tells me where I should go next and maybe think about where I haven't been. Yeah, very, very nice. Completely forgot about that. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not sure if there were quests. Maybe we should have looked around more outside the entrance, but it's kind of just like lost in the thrill of wanting to do this run. I know we're going to be in here so many more times, and in the future we'll be tanking stuff, but right now we're saving up money for dual spec. So for now we are DPSing, and I'm just happy to be able to be here. Happy to be able to be here, and it seems like we are contributing at an okay percentage. I love the music in here, it's great. Finally some good dungeon music. feel like we're getting pretty decent kill experience in here as well, which is unexpected and pretty awesome. We are having a bit of a mana issue. Let's go ahead and drink a little bit. I did buy some level 70 water to drink.
Your blood is mine.
Pretty happy I did that since we're going ahead. We're pulling the boss.
Their fate shall be yours.
No big deal. Who needs mana? Nobody. Nobody in this group.
Not so fast.
Pretty sure we need to kill these guys.
Not so fast. I'm enjoying.
And there we go. First boss down. He drops some agility, stamina, and intellect mail gloves with attack power on them. Nobody here could possibly use that, so fun times. Seems like amazing shaman gear, possibly hunter gear, I guess. I am going to sit here and I'm going to drink until my mana is full. They can, well, I'm going to miss out on that pull. It's almost like a pretty fun pull, but we need mana, so yeah, we need to get our mana back. It's really the bottom line at this point. Alright, boss number 2. I feel like there was something special about... Oh yeah, we can kill them apart or we can kill them at the same time. Something happens if we kill them apart from each other. We probably want to pay attention to some of the mechanics so when we do these on heroic, we're refreshed.
Talon, see if you can muster the nerve to join my attack.
By all means, don't assess the situation, you half-wit. Just jump into the
Let's
fray.
switch DPS and kind of try to keep them at a similar health rating here, is I think the point of this strategy. Alright, we're switching.
Not.
They didn't quite die at the same time, but it was close.
Incompetent slug.
We
Return
got it.
and make yourself useful.
But we got them at the same time. Perfect. Fist weapon. Again, nobody here needs a fist weapon. That's 2 pieces of gear from 2 bosses that have dropped for classes that are not in the run. Nobody in the run is going to use a fist weapon, just like no one in the run is going to use chainmail. Hopefully we get all the bad loot out of our system now so that later on we get good loot. It's going to be like future runs later on. Whoops, that was not what we wanted to do. Peek behind the curtain there. Apparently we can mount up here. And why not?
And paint my face with your blood! My life for the death
Yeah, we have to hide now, right? And he gets resurrected. And we don't want to be in line of sight of him when he gets resurrected.
Your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all. You are damned. Arise and carry out the Master's will.
And return! A second chance to carve your skull!
And we're in.
No! I can do...
And there we go. That's an Utgard keep run. Let's not die to the spinning thing. And more mail, guys. 2 pieces of mail dropped in the dungeon. Nobody could use any of the stuff in here, so that's kind of sad. It was a good run, though. It was nice and smooth. We barely stopped, even for an instant. And yeah, overall, a great run. Now the question is there an easy way out of here? And the answer to that is apparently yes. Unless you miss, and then you die. Let's not miss. So we'll take a look around outside. We will see if there were any quests to pick up. And we'll head to the town here and grab the flight point, and then we can hearth back to the Borean Tundra and continue questing over that way. It doesn't look like there's anything here in the dungeon itself to pick up. Although there is some stuff outside of the dungeon potentially that we could have picked up, yeah. The quests are outside. And we'll be running this one again because, you know, we'd like to actually get some loot. Are they outside or are they just inside in a weird area? Yeah, no, they have to be like inside there in some weird area. Can we get up there this way? It looks like it. Yeah, here we go.
Interest you on the pint?
Into Utgard. Listen up, youngster. I've put down my share of these creatures, and your share too, for that matter. Here's what you need to know. The Vikral are fearless in a fight. Seems they actually yearn for death in battle. With their numbers and that ferocity, we're doomed, plain and simple. There's one they esteem, though, that goes by the name of Ingvar. I don't know why they'd be seeking his praise, but bring him down and you'll deal a mighty blow to them. Yeah, that's for a ring.
Good. Talk to me.
And the other one is for a neck.
Watch your back.
So at least now we have those for the next time we get summoned out there. Let's head into town here. I think that's a flight master. How difficult is it going to be for us to get out of here? That is a good question. We're eventually going to do all the quests over here. We're just not going to do them right now. We're going to do Borean Tundra first, and then we'll do Howling Fjord. But yeah, there's the flight path. We don't have any locations that connect to this one. I wonder if that would change if we grab this flight point, or if they're just not connected at all. I mean, I'd like to be able to fly over here for when we need to do the dungeon, but I guess for now we're not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and hearth back. And let's keep going. Now we can fly from here back up to the Amber Ledge, so let's do that.
Well met. Be careful.
I like how we can actually see Malagos all the way up there. Is that above the Nexus? It's got to be above the Nexus. Alright, so we're gonna go put the question to a guy. And it's probably gonna be as bad as it seems.
What can I do for you?
It was wise of Donathan to send you, Paladin. As it turns out, I am in need of someone outside the Kirin Tor. You see, the Kirin Tor Code of Conduct frowns upon our taking certain extreme measures, even in desperate times such as these. You, however, as an outsider, are not bound to such restrictions and could take any steps necessary in the retrieval of information. Do what you must. We need to know where Lady Evanor is being held at once. I'll just busy myself organizing these shelves here. Oh, and here, perhaps you'll find this old thing useful.
Alliance.
It gives us like a zapping device, so there's that. I guess we just zap him till he says something. Oh, do your worst, Paladin. I'll tell you nothing. I thought he would have like text bubbles, but no. Release me, I'm of no use to you. I doubt that. We're wearing him down just a little bit more now. And there we go. Let's see. Alright, I am beaten. Your precious Archmage is held in a prison, elevated and sealed. Even if you manage to reach her, Selrond herself holds the key. Your mission is folly.
Light be with you.
Excellent. It was crucial that we collect that intelligence. Well done, friend. The information you've extracted is of vital importance to the Kirin Tor. Return at once to Donathan as we make plans for the rescue of Lady
Go
Evanor.
with honor, friend.
I feel okay about it. I mean, he's abducting mages, so I don't really know what rights the Cult of the Damned have. Maybe they have the same rights as anybody, but in the world of Warcraft, that isn't very many rights. It's definitely not the right to not get interrogated.
King's honor, friend.
Forgive me, I know that was unpleasant work. Were it not for the desperation of our circumstance, I'd never have asked you to assist us in such a manner. So what have you discovered? So it's true, they have her. It's clear what must be done. She will be saved. I must remain here and aid in the rescue preparations. I call upon you again, this time to collect the prison key. All we know of this Sauron figure is that she cannot be harmed so long as her shield is intact. We've customized a special explosive that should strip her of this protection, allowing you to perform your duty. Return to me when you've collected the key.
For the Alliance.
Alright, so she has a shield. We need to strip her of it, in his words. Where is this happening? Well, that's a little bit weird. We don't have information for this one in Questy. The problem is, it doesn't seem like the quest says. The barrel shield detonator to bring down the shield at barrel point. Okay. Yeah, I'm really not sure about this one. Let's head down here, I guess. And maybe it's this shield right here? It could be this. It could just be super obvious. Yeah, this has got to be it. Yeah, it's the big glowing wall, of course. And the shield's down. Who dares interrupt my work? Show yourself. Okay. So there's the key, which is all we need for right now. Apparently, that's all we need. Kind of curious how Questy did not track that one. I will have to at some point today log out, disable Questy, and log back in and see if there is any in-game tracking. I wouldn't mind using the in-game stuff if they have it on. I just know that for a while they said they didn't want to include it, then they said they were going to, and then I never really heard one way or another how they decided.
Greetings.
Broken? Let me have a look. Delays, the one thing we cannot afford right now. As much as I hate to disturb Lord Sarastraz, he's our only hope of saving our beloved Evanor. Bring him the key fragments and hope that his mood is favorable. Hurry, Paladin, our assault team is waiting. I'm assuming that's the dragon, yep. Reforging the key, you dare approach me, mortal? For the sake of your unborn children, pray that your cause is worthwhile. The frivolous games you play here are of no consequence. You and your Dalaran allies pick at loose threads while the fabric of this world's future is being shredded. Still, this may provide my Drakes some needed amusement. Show me this key. The key is forged anew. Now heed my counsel, human. Succeed in your endeavor or die trying. For if a single scale falls from one of my Drakes, I shall hold you personally accountable. That sounds bad. I guess we're gonna ride one of the Drakes, which sounds good, but this guy is definitely temperamental.
Well met.
That's it, the key is ours. At last, we attack. Once we've cleared the platform, I'll use the key. You are to ensure that Lady Evanor remains safe after her release. Hurry now, let us be off.
Bless you.
And we're off. I'm kind of hoping that I'm not supposed to do anything yet. Okay, here we go. We're approaching a thing. Here's the prison. We're going to open that up. I thank you, friend of Dalaran. We mustn't tarry here. Stay close. I'll take us somewhere safe. Okay, that works. Yes.
King's honor, friend.
Your heroic efforts shall not be forgotten, Paladin. Please accept this with my sincere gratitude. We'll take the plate. 39 strength. Yeah, we're gonna take that. I am aware of your recent deeds here, and I thank you again. As for the local menace, we've learned all we need to know from them. They'll be dealt with in short order. On now to more important issues. Azeroth needs you. The region just west of here is the center of an urgent crisis. I'll leave the details to Lord Sarastraz. You must speak to him at once.
Go with honor.
That reminds me. I want to go into interface. And we can hide interface. There we go.
Looking for something specific?
So now when we talk to people, it'll fade out a lot of the UI elements. Unless, of course, we need the vendor, in which case it will allow us to do just that. Let's go ahead and we'll take a moment to empty out our inventory. We have Northrend adventuring supplies. I'm assuming maybe at some point we should open those and see what exactly is inside of them. That might be a good idea.
Safe travels.
Apparently just like a bunch of stuff. A bunch of elixirs. Where did we get this stuff from? Where did this come from? I mean, I'm not gonna question it. I mean, I am gonna question it. I'm gonna use it and love it, but there's an elixir. You are an elixir. You are an elixir. A bunch of elixirs. We're definitely gonna be using these. We just gave an NPC a scroll of spirit. Yeah, that actually did happen. It's true. What do we want here? Mana per 5 increases armor pen, increases haste rating, increases crit strike, defense, armor. This is a battle elixir. And then we'll do armor for a guardian elixir. And yeah, I am really happy about that. We have some better potions we can drag out to the bar. Okay, very cool. I'm glad I opened those. I don't know where they came from or why we got them, but we might as well use them. Dragon speak, so human we speak again. When you've heard my words, you may wish we had not. I've been mindful of your efforts, mortal. Do not feign surprise. Surely you felt my eye upon you. The time has come to peel back a layer of darkness from your mind. There are stark truths that you have grown ready to accept. Before hearing the tale, you shall be shown firsthand what we face. Put your affairs in order, Paladin. Oh, you just no consent. I guess clicking was consent, right? And he flew us off on one of his drakes. So yeah, here we go. And I'm assuming he's going to show us Malagos, right? Just getting a close look at the Nexus, I guess, and like the arcane chaos and energy that's accumulating here. And he has landed us over on Koldara. Well, that's good. We can do the stuff here on Koldara. We're still gonna have a lot of stuff back on the mainland to do, obviously. But let's get started over here. Lots of Horde players. Yep.
Need help?
Reading the meters, I had hoped that the Nexus's impact was limited to this region. Recently, though, reports have flooded in from all over Azeroth, suggesting that geological instability is growing exponentially. I need the Nexus monitored regularly as I work to develop a solution. I've placed sensitive instruments around Caldera disguised as Malagos' scrying orbs. One lies in the trench near the Nexus, and 3 are hidden in structures around the valley's perimeter. Visit each and return to me with their
Be
readings.
careful. What can I do for you?
Welcome. Under the Transitus Shield? Under the Transitus Shield, we lie hidden just a stone's throw from the Nexus, a fortress of the great aspect Malagos and his blue dragonflight. Make yourself comfortable. Okay, good. Secret to the Ancients. It's become clear that the instability of the region has had an effect on its indigenous creatures. I've taken a particular interest in the glacial ancients and their recent adaptations. I suspect that their transformation into these magic-bound ancients may hold clues to our predicament here. For my studies, I'll need to sample both. Do hurry. So samples from the ancients. A lot of stuff to do here. There's a flight master.
Good day
We
to
already seem to have the flight.
See you later.
Basic training. This is War Mortal, and we are on the tip of the spear. Your little spats over land and currency pale in comparison to this conflict. We face the aspect Malagos and his entire blue dragonflight. All you need to know is that if he is victorious, this world shall be no more. We are but few here, and we fly against many. Our deaths are all but certain, and our ultimate success lies merely in delaying our enemy. Go now. Busy yourself while I decide what to do with you. Wonderful. What a charming guy. I'm assuming he's a dragon, a red dragon by his name, right? Let's
Hey there.
see. What do you need? Nuts for berries. What a relief it is to see a fresh face. I was beginning to feel like we had been forsaken. Our supply lines were cut off days ago, and things have been looking, well, bleak. To be honest, this was a suicide mission to begin with, if you ask me. Maybe I'm simply not cut out for this violence, to say nothing of the bitter cold. I'd much rather be back in Dalaran studying ancient texts. To the point, our food supply is nearly spent. Please gather what you can and bring it to
Have
me.
a good one. How are you?
Archmage Bernard is the Kirin Tor's foremost authority on Malagos. He spent his entire life studying the aspect and his behaviors. Recently, he loaned me his research on the Arcanomicron, some sort of map that Malagos is trying to assemble. I made the mistake of discussing it with a group of horde adventurers while they were restocking their goods here. Now it's gone. It must have been them, Paladin. Please follow them into the Nexus and recover the book. Oh, a Nexus quest. Very nice. Very nice. Defense rating shoulders out of that one we'd grab.
See you around.
A Nexus quest. Okay, so we have picked up everything. We need lots of stuff. We need berries, we need to fight Caldera Spellweavers, we need magic-bound splinters and glacial splinters from the Ancients. We have lots of stuff to do, Let's get out here, outside of the Transitus Shield, and start making it happen. I will definitely take instant respawns. Yeah, that's absolutely fine right now. I feel like I need to increase my maximum possible distance with the camera so that when we're fighting stuff like that, we can actually scroll out a little more. None of that is with camera. Here we go. Max camera distance. Yeah, let's just set that to high. I don't like playing from out here, but we need to be able to see stuff sometimes, so we want to be able to do that if we want to. Could be pretty important. Southern Cordara readings. Let's go try to get the readings while we're doing this other stuff. That's not the item we need. Oh, we use the orb here. Let's just, yeah, there we go. Reading has been taken. Somewhere out here there's also, oh, there we go, berry bushes. Yeah, we need 10 of these frost berries. Apparently, maybe these guys can drop the item as well. At least the questie seems to think that they can. So, yeah. I don't know about that, but it's possible, I guess. I am assuming this is an invite for a Nexus group, which would be really cool. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's do it. We do have one quest. Can share that. It has been a long time since I've been into the Nexus. Love the dungeon maps, man. I love the dungeon maps. It tells you where the bosses are. This is absolutely amazing. Just having a dungeon map is so great. It also helps like new players out a lot, especially new players who want to be tanks, because people basically expect tanks to always lead the way. So having a dungeon map is incredible for those people. And honestly, it's incredible for me too, because I'll get lost anywhere. We do need to go ahead and buff everybody up. You guys are getting wisdom. You are getting wisdom as well, I guess? Maybe we'll have better luck with this one than we did with Utgard Keep. Maybe someone in the run will actually need some of the gear that drops. Who knows? It'd be crazy, but it's possible. Some pretty cool music going on in here. Oh, these are some of the horde adventures that the quest talked about, I think. Well, we did get booted into that group. That did happen. Let's do some divine protection here as we maybe have aggro on some of this stuff. The funny thing is, the way I used to play the game back when Wrath came out is I did not have the music turned on because I was so often in comms and didn't want to have to listen over it, that a lot of the music and stuff is going to be brand new to me, some of the music in these dungeons. It's pretty good stuff. I hope the volume is up enough for you guys to hear it. If not, definitely let me know so I can get that changed in the future. Oh. Well, we stood in what's called Rain of Fire. And as it turns out, you really don't want to stand in the Rain of Fire. You want to get out of the Rain of Fire. That's called tunneling. We all just tunneled, and we tunneled enough to get ourselves killed. So yeah. Go us. Woo. Let's see. I think, don't we have to just... Yeah, I think we have to release because... Is the druid going to be able to res us? Even if they get this? Or do we just have to... Yeah, I mean, are they even going to get it? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and release, and we'll see where that puts us. It puts us not far from the dungeon, so... Yeah, that's good to know. I really appreciate having the graveyard right outside the dungeon. If we have to do a spirit run on a wipe, having the graveyard close is a great change. It's a great change. I hope they're all like this. I hope that all the dungeons have graveyards that are relatively close, that we can just run right back in. You know, if we have to do a spirit run, let's have it be right outside the instance. Enough time to appreciate the fact that we were really stupid and we should not stand in things. Maybe if I give the druids kings, that they'll both benefit from it. Because one of them is Moonkin and one of them... Oh no, are they both Moonkin? Oh, they're both Moonkin, then they can have wisdom. For some reason I thought one of them was a cat. But by looking at... Well, let's look at... yeah, it looks like they're both Boomkin. Where is everyone else? Oops. Mainly, I guess we're just waiting for the shaman. There he is. That busted our elixirs up. Do haste. And defense rating? Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter, it's just some bonuses. I'm surprised they didn't give us any buff food in those crates. We have incoming. We have been having a little bit of mana issues. I wouldn't really call them issues, but we are needing to sometimes drink back our mana. And yeah, it could just be that that's how it is. And I'm okay with it. We drink it back really fast. We got sheeped. That was fun. I just don't want to stand in that. It feels bad. I feel like it should be interrupted. We don't really have a quick interrupt. Our interrupt is on a minute cooldown, which is kind of detrimental to actually interrupting anything ever. So yeah, there's that. I think we should clear behind us before we go in this room, but maybe it'll be okay. So this boss, does she replicate herself, or... I kind of remember these bosses. Once I start doing the boss, I tend to remember it, but in the moments leading up to it, not so much.
You know what they say about curiosity. I'll give you more than you can handle. You know what they say. Death becomes you.
So I don't want to aggro any of those guys, because apparently they will just flat out kill me. What else is happening here? A couple of things. Blizzard is being cast by this one. So they're different aspects of a mage. Fire, Arcane, and Blizzard, and Frost. So that's good to know. I mean, we just got
Now
deleted.
to finish the
So,
job.
oh, we got a battle res. Amazing. Let's try not to die again. I don't think she splits again, but she could.
Damn the
An awesome wand with haste rating and spell power on it. Of course the DPS Paladin is going to die like every fight. I mean, obviously I have to be true to the DPS Paladin. It's really offensive to everyone else out there who plays DPS Paladin much better than me. But, you know. We kid because we love. This feels like music that would be in Blade Runner. And that's a good thing. I appreciate that it heals us to full when we get sheeped, but I don't like being out of the fight for so long. Could somebody not, like, unsheep me? Hmm. I can't wait to tackle these dungeons on Heroic and then on the new difficulty, the Heroic Plus difficulty. It's going to be a lot of fun. Especially once we can start tanking them. The music just really kicked it up into overdrive, didn't it? Yes, it did. Nice. Prayer of Shadow Protection 2. It's really crazy to me that I've never heard the music in any of these dungeons. I did them so many times back in the day, and I've never heard this music before. It's really incredible. Alright, Anomalous. Anomalous. No idea what he does. Does he spawn like an ad or an orb or something we need to DPS? So far he hasn't done much of anything.
Indestructible.
Okay, the Chaos Rift has to be DPS'd. Let's take care of the Wraith as well. Oh, we got him. We didn't even have to do the second rift. Held in offhand stamina, intellect, and spirits. Very nice for a healer. Very, very nice. When we stand in that effect, we can get mana back, so that's a good thing to keep in mind. Pretty sure we want to take out the Chaos Rifts first here. Compared to Utgard Keep, this is actually a really big dungeon, isn't it? I think we need to focus on the tenders here. Eventually, I think we get a quest to get, like, items from these guys, if I remember correctly. How is the music in here so amazing? It's crazy. I never would have thought this kind of music for here, but it actually works. It actually works really well. Alright, boss time. Oh yeah, we have to avoid that. Yep, okay. So he sends out spikes of ice. We need to get a little bit of distance from him. Definitely don't want to be standing on him. We might be able to just stand on top of him when he does that and not be hit by any of it. Okay, he's in a frenzy now. That's not great. Let's try to stand on him. Yeah, standing on him seemed to work. And we got him. Drop some plate, stamina, intellect, crit power, and spell power. We're going to go ahead and take those. As the only person who should be needing on intellect plate, we will take those as one of the great things about being a paladin. And we can't equip them until level 71, so good times. Was he the last boss in here? He might have been. I didn't see if we got the achievement. No, I guess he's not. This is certainly a much longer run than Utgard Keep. I like it. There's a bunch of kill experience out of here. Oh yes, we return to the main room and then we go straight for the boss. There's always this guy to worry about. But apparently we don't have to worry too much about him.
Preserve? Why?
Whoops.
There's no truth in it. No, no, no. Only in the taking. I see that now. Stay. Enjoy your final moment.
Doesn't she have a mechanic where if we don't jump, we get like a debuff stacking on us or something? Or is that only in heroic? Oh, we have been imprisoned. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. We could use Hand of Freedom if I had it out on the bar. That would be a really smart thing to do. I need to stay away from the tail. Yeah, I gotta stay away from the tail. The way he's kiting around, I guess he has to keep moving too.
Stay. Enjoy your final
Not really sure what to think about that one.
Finish it! Finish it! Kill me or I swear by the Dragon Queen you'll never see daylight again.
Yeah, we have to jump and clear that.
Enjoy your final moments.
We are getting tail swiped all over the place. There we go. That's the achievement, and a dagger that nobody in the group really needs or wants. Perfect, perfect. Whew, okay guys, that was a complete Nexus run. We've done Utgard, we've done Nexus, both as DPS. I feel like we did okay. If we look at overall data, we did okay. Not bad. We got a pair of boots that we can't equip yet, but that's good. Something to look forward to at level 71. And we can basically just resume questing kind of right where we were at.